buddy.
What's going on?
I almost got caught.
I was head bobbing. I
I,
totally was head bobbing.
I caught myself. I was like, I better stop because we're gonna fucking get caught dancing on camera. So, how are you today?
Absolutely. It's Super Bowl Sunday, baby. It's like second Christmas to me, so
Friggin'
I am ready.
So I had a bad morning.
Oh,
you okay?
Yeah, no, I had like a twitch. So anyway,
I had a bad morning. I was in the gas station. Like the past week, I can't find peanut butter Twix anywhere.
I can't.
There's no joke associated with this. I'm just legitimately pissed off that I cannot find peanut butter Twix anywhere.
I'm in a lot of gas stations in my travels. If I find a peanut butter Twix, I will pick it up for you.
Please do so.
I will look every time at every gas station I deliver to.
All right, and
just for you.
Uh-oh.
I'm pretty sure they have those at work.
Dude, you got to get me one, dude.
He leaves. He just leaves at that point.
He just drops and runs. But Lucky Charms has the dragon marshmallows now for the Year of the Dragon. So I was excited about that this morning.
I'm more excited about the peanut butter Twix, and I don't eat any of that. So
I love it. All right, so we have a special announcement at some point during the show today, guys. We'll let some of you guys get in here before we do this one, but we do have a giveaway that we're going to give away. It's a pretty cool announcement. We'll bring all the folks in so we can talk about that. Marky, let's just start right off from the get-go. I know the awards were announced this past week. Some good ones, some bad ones, but I will go through and talk about these awards and what you think. Corey, didn't take long for Justin to invade the space. It's funny.
Nope.
We're going to start doing more run-ins on you guys. All right, so we'll start. Let's do the comeback player of the year.
All right.
Mr. Flacco, what do you think about this?
I was surprised. I was surprised by it. I thought for sure DeMar Hamlin was going to get it because of what he came back from. But I think it was a good call. I think that it was the right call. I think Flacco totally deserved it 100%. Greeny mentioned making the name of the comeback player of the year, the DeMar Hamlin comeback player of the year. So I think I like that idea because what he came back from. But I think Joe Flacco definitely deserves it.
And our own comeback player of the year, Justin, because
why am I in here?
I thought you put yourself back in.
I thought you put yourself back in there.
Jared or Corey must have added you in because you do all these invasions.
Yeah.
I like the pick for Flacco. I think, yes, I know there's the sentimental value with DeMar Hamlin and what he went through, and I understand that, and that's a great story. But Flacco, as far as the player, I think definitely deserved it. I think we talked about that like week 10, the things that he was doing with that team. So fantastic, and I'm glad he got that. Here, what do you think of this?
Coach of the year. I said he stood a good chance for it. I wanted to see the Houston D'Amico Ryans take it, but again, same kind of story with Flacco though. What he did with basically no quarterback, until Flacco came in, and all the quarterback controversy took him to the playoffs. So definitely not upset about that one for sure.
No, Cleveland had a great year, so they deserve so many different accolades that they're getting. There is one thing that Cleveland won, and we'll just jump into this one now, that I don't agree with whatsoever, and that's this.
I agree.
I'm sorry. I think not TJ Watt. It's his brother.
No, it is TJ Watt.
Is it TJ? Yeah, I'm thinking of JJ.
TJ Watt is his brother that retired. Yeah.
TJ should have definitely, hands down, won that Defensive Player of the Year award. His numbers were better. Definitely should have got that one.
I said I put it in the group chat because I sent the overlay with all three of them, with D'Amico, Micah, and Myles Garrett. I think Myles was a third best in that. Parsons was better than Myles.
Yeah, I wonder if they just did that based on the record. I don't know, but maybe they had who had more impact on the team going farther. I don't know how they.
I think TJ though. I think TJ
100%,
and I think he had way more to offer. And when you think about it, when he got hurt and he wasn't there, the team didn't do well. The team lost when he didn't play, when he got hurt. So I think TJ Watt was so much better.
His presence was really missed in that Buffalo-Pittsburgh playoff game for sure. So you could tell that was a big deal. All All right. I know you like this guy. I was pretty happy with this one.
Absolutely. He's a stud.
We deserved it.
Absolutely. He's going to be nasty. He's going to be the future of the quarterbacks are looking pretty good. I was worried for a little bit, after growing up with Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, those guys, what was going to be next. But now we got Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, we got Lamar Jackson, and now CJ Stroud coming into the picture. There's a question I'm going to ask you later, not part of our Get to Know Your Host, but they're one of my answers. I'll tell you in a little bit when we start talking about the Super Bowl. So, but I think he's done so much, and he doesn't have anybody. He doesn't have the receiving core that some of these guys like. My boy Jalen Hurts has AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. They're studs, and he elevated that team, came right in and elevated that team to where he put them. So, I definitely like that kid.
Yeah, he's a good player. Hayward.
Yep.
Walter Payton Man of the Year.
I was hoping for my man Lane Johnson. He was one of the finalists, but it's hard. Any guy that gets named a finalist there deserves it. So
Yeah.
the field. So you can't really argue with any one of those men.
All right, we got two more. This is where we're gonna start. I don't want to say arguing, but having an intense discussion. Offensive Player of the Year was Christian McCaffrey. Well deserved.
Yeah, I think so.
Well deserved, but I think he should have been the MVP.
I think so too. I don't think Lamar. I think it was, but it's a quarterback. It's a quarterback-driven league. It's a quarterback. Everything. The most important player on any team for the most part is a quarterback, and
that's change it to the Quarterback of the Year award, not the MVP.
Oh, I agree. I think they should make it most outstanding player. And that's when Christian McCaffrey would stand a chance
there he is.
over Lamar. Yeah. I mean, again, that man also is nasty. Don't get me wrong. I think he can do some amazing things, and he does some amazing things. And he elevates that team, which is the definition of value. You take him out, and what happens? What happens to that team? It doesn't go nearly as far as they did. So,
yeah. Congrats to the winners. Like I said, we can discuss this all day long, and I'm sure everybody's got their own opinions on it, which is fine. You guys can feel free to share their thoughts in the comments and stuff like that. But it is what it is. Today's the big day. This is kind of the culmination of the year, obviously. So let's just jump right into this now. The 49ers and the Chiefs Super Bowl. What are you thinking?
Super Bowl! Yeah!
Hell yeah. Absolutely. This is my my second Christmas, whether my team's in it or not. I love once game time hits, I'm in front of the TV. I'm uninterrupted. Snacks, TV, beer, or whatever alcohol you choose, and hanging out with the family. So I love this is like my favorite day of the year because this is my sport and I love it. So what are you thinking? So you already lost the pick'em. So
yeah.
What do you? I'll let you pick first. What do you? When it comes to picks, before we break down the game, before we do anything like that, what do you?
First, I want to say hi to my cousin who just commented. Hi, Anita. She lives in Carolina, so it's nice to see you. Dude, I've struggled with this all week, and I know what I want to see happen. I've got a soft spot for the 49ers fans and my friends that are 49ers fans, so I'm hoping that they pull this out. I know they're favored to win, but I also know that the favorites really haven't done well this year. So, but I'm going to pull for 49ers to win, and I'll go out on the limb and say Christian McCaffrey is going to be the MVP.
Okay, that's one of our prop bets that we can go over when we get to that. What I want to happen, I've been so undecided because being an Eagles fan, I usually try to stay NFC for the most part, or the better story. But I do love Andy Reid. That he has a soft spot in my heart, being the former Eagles coach. So I can't say I'm pulling either way. I guess I'd have to go the 49ers because I'd like to see Brock Purdy. But it's so hard when it comes to actually picking the game. I picked against the Chiefs twice so far this year. And both times, obviously, some of my few picks I got wrong in the playoffs was that game.
Yeah.
I tried to support you with the Bills, and then I tried to support the Ravens, and we all see how that turned out.
Well, we both picked
So
against them and both lost. So
exactly. So it's so hard when it comes to actually picking the game. I guess I'm going to be cheering for the 49ers just because of Tommy in here that just jumped on. What's going on, Tommy? He must be in a much better mood than even I am, and I love today. Big Niners fan. I guess I'm pulling for them. I want them to win. It's going to be hard. I think this game is going to be a great game. I hope it is anyway.
the spread is like 50 points or something like that. They're saying it's going to be one of the lowest projected scoring games in recent years. I don't know. I'm going to
the over under. The over under is
Yeah,
not the spread.
the over under. Yeah, I'm thinking
Yeah.
it's going to be a freaking. I think it's going to be a shootout, but we'll see.
Yeah, 47.5.
Yeah, 47 and a half.
So I really again
Bobby.
for this. Oh yeah, Bobby. I forgot about Bobby being a big Niner fan. Bobby, are you at the game? Like you've been to like 90% of the games this year. Like I've been so jealous of you.
He maybe went to the Super Bowl, you think?
Yeah, maybe. But
the prices for the tickets are crazy.
Oh man, I wish. Yes, the spread is 1.5 to between 2, 1.5 and 2. So I learned the other day. Do you know how they actually make the spread?
I have no clue.
Bobby said, "LOL, I wish." Sorry, Bob, but I'm sure you're going to be enjoying the game today, though. So what the people in Vegas do, they have a power ranking for each team in the NFL. So let's, for example, say the 49ers were a 96. The Chiefs were a 94 power ranking. 2-point spread. That's literally how they do it. I learned this the other day. Obviously, they do during the regular season factor things in like injuries, stuff like that. They factor in rest and stuff like that. But both teams are on 2 weeks rest. There's not too many injuries. I don't know if Tony's playing or not today, but so that's how they come up with the point spread. That simple, that easy. It's crazy to think about. There's no emotion involved in it. No recency bias, no anything like that. So that's how the 49ers. I'm surprised surprised it's not a pickup game. Straight up pick'em game. But I think it's right. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game because the Chiefs are averaging only 22 points per game. They're number 15 in the league. The 49ers are averaging 29 points per game, and they're number 2 in the league, though. But the Chiefs' defense is only allowing 17 points per game, which is number 2 in the league. As is the 49ers are only allowing 18.4 points per game, so they're number 3 in the league. So 2 of the top 3 overall defenses when it comes to points are facing off today. And you know what they say, defense wins
championships. Yep.
So what do you think some keys to the game for the Niners? So you want the Niners to win. You and I both on the same side. What do you think they need to do today in order to win this game?
They need to get after Mahomes and shake him up early. He's had too much time to let the plays develop. That Nick Bosa and that defense is going to be huge with them. So I think they just need to get at Mahomes early and often, just knock him on his ass.
The problem is, though, it's Mahomes doesn't get sacked that often.
I know. That's, again, he gets all the time in the world. So they have to get after him and get him rattle his cage a little bit and go from there.
I agree with you. I think they need to run the ball. I think they need to focus on Christian McCaffrey.
Yes.
I think they need to give him the ball.
Let him eat.
Let him do his thing. The Chiefs' rushing defense is suspect, so I think that's what they need. The Chiefs' passing defense is stellar. The Chiefs sack on 9% of almost every passing play, which is the number 1 in the NFL. So believe it or not. So it's crazy that they are one of the better. I think the Chiefs' defense has helped get them this far, not as much normally as the offense.
What's up, buddy?
Okay.
Welcome back.
But are the Chiefs ready for this? Are they ready for that?
Oh, Tommy. That's
What?
Tom. That's our boy Tom. That is our boy Tom that's in here.
Oh my
Um,
God.
Oh, Tom
Okay.
just jumped in.
Okay.
Oh, see, that's the problem. Is the Chiefs can't just stop that. Like they can't stop that man right there, and so it's over. So I don't even know why we're even talking about this game, just because of that. It's done.
So one of the things I wanted to bring up, and one of the guys just brought up in private chat, so we'll touch on this too. We don't really touch on the coaching aspect all that much. I know Andy Reid was one of your Eagles coaches. He's now the Chiefs, everything else. I hear a lot of talk about Bill Belichick being the greatest of all time. Is Andy Reid now in that conversation, being as many Super Bowls as he's been to? If he wins today, does he dethrone Belichick?
Well, Belichick has what, six
Yeah.
Super Bowl rings. I would love to see that. That's the only reason why I kind of root for the Chiefs is because of Andy Reid, and I like the Chiefs. And I think Andy Reid has been. They're also saying he might step away. People are letting it out there that he might step away after the season if they win, which would be a shame. But I think Andy Reid, to me personally, is one of the greatest coaches ever. I don't know if he's dethroned Belichick quite yet, but I think he's on his way. If he keeps this run going, and if he stays and he has Mahomes, they can do some damage.
I was going to say, why do you think he's going to retire after today? You think
Oh,
he does if they win?
I don't think. I hope he doesn't. People are just saying it.
Okay.
It's on the media. I don't think he's going to retire.
No,
I've also heard,
especially
but people are
if he
saying
wins.
he's also had some trouble with his kids with drug addiction and stuff like that. So he might take time to step away from his family. That's the only reason I could think why he would step away, because he's I mean, he's older, don't get me wrong, but he's not 70-some years old like Belichick is. So he's got some time, and he has Patrick Mahomes, and right now one of the greatest defenses. You know, except besides they can't stop Tom Matthews. But
I just like how he relates to his players. He's got a great personality. He seems to have control of the locker room. The personalities in there between Mahomes and Kelsey, you got two of the greatest players to play their positions ever. To balance that out and to keep them in line, and then the defense and everything else, like that's the hard part of coaching too. You just don't go out and call plays. You have to manage the players and their personalities as well. Some of the videos that I've seen of him on YouTube Shorts and Facebook Reels, I mean, he just seems like a really personable guy, genuine person. And that's the kind of stuff I like to see in sports. I like people like that. So I'd hate to see him retire.
you and me both.
If for some reason they do win today, then I would like to see him continue this legacy that he's building and the dynasty that he has going. I like to. I don't want to see the Chiefs win, but if they do, good for them. So I don't know. We'll see how this is going to all pan out. I'm like I said, go Niners. I'm hoping that McCaffrey has a game. Purdy, we talked about him in the beginning of the season too. He's really grown into his own. I know they lost those 3 games there in the middle of the year, and we were kind of like, but everybody goes through that. You're not going to win every game. He's got Deebo Samuel back now. So I don't know. I think it's going to be a really good game regardless. I'm glad the script has been debunked and it's an all red Super Bowl instead of red and purple.
You don't know the new script, do you?
Dude, if you're going where I think you're going right now.
No, I'm not talking about KJ or anything like that.
Stop with this
I'm not getting there yet. I'm not getting there yet. Don't worry, I will get there.
Okay.
When we start talking about prop bets. But have you ever heard of Hard Knocks?
Yeah.
So this year, who was on Hard Knocks? Do you remember?
No.
The Jets. Okay.
No.
Miko Hardman was there, and there was a guy named Oz the Mentalist. Oz Perlman came in, and he wrote down. They did a whole big skit in front of everybody where he predicted that Miko Hardman was going to be on the team that beats the 49ers in the Super Bowl 31-21. Do you know who Miko Hardman plays for right now?
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
Oh, God.
So,
well, if that happens, kudos to them.
That is one of the biggest right now, because I know we're going to get into the betting thing, and Tommy, I hope you stay on for that, because I know, Tommy, you're going to be key into that. You're a big guy into that world. But that's one of the numbers is the 1-1, 31-21, and the exact score 31-21. Yep, Tommy, I'm going to bet that exact score just in case. Just in case Oz the Mentalist picked it right. So
if you reverse the score 31, it makes 13. Corey, sorry. I got him. I got him. I've been trying all morning, buddy. You finally did it.
Oh, don't worry. We have a bunch of prop bets that we're going to go over and
can't
discuss.
wait to go over those.
So, but anyway, so I think the thing is if the Chiefs want to win, they need to run the ball outside. They need to get the ball to the outside. The Niners do have some backers. Tommy said it earlier. The Chiefs do have one of the youngest defenses in the league, or the youngest defense in the league. I also think the 49ers need to feed Christian McCaffrey, but the Chiefs are going to try to make Brock Purdy beat them and make Brock Purdy earn his money, which I hope he does because of the story and stuff like that. I hope they have people all over the field. They have weapons. They have receivers with Debo and Brandon Ayuk and all those guys. So it's going to be a tough game for the Chiefs, but that defense is legit, and I think it's going to be a defensive battle. Both defenses are stellar.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game. So we'll see. I'm excited to watch it. Like I said, I'm not as excited. I'm not as invested in it now that my guys are out. I'm sure you feel the same way, but I'm excited for our friends that are Niners fans, and I don't know any Chiefs fans really. So,
well, I do know a couple Chiefs fans. My one buddy's girlfriend is a Chiefs fan. I know a couple that I've ran into. Another quick thing I wanted to just hit on really quick. I think it's going to be a third down game. The Niners need to get the Chiefs off the field on third down.
Yeah,
vice versa. They need right now. The Chiefs are 43% third down conversion rate, which is number 6. And they've only allowed their 36% to be converted on them. They're number 5 in that. So the Niners need to convert on third down, and they need to stop the Chiefs from converting on third down. So I think that's going to be one of the tells of the game. So I guess I'm picking, I'm going to stick with what I hope is the Niners. I'm going to go for the Niners, and I'm going to pick the Niners to win this. So,
Ginny, Taylor's boyfriend's playing football.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Janine, you're awesome. You are awesome.
Uh,
All right. Well, so we're going to go. We're both pushing for the 49ers. I get it. Hopefully that's what happens. So I know you and I have talked about this a little bit this week, and I know you're excited to get into these. So let's get into these prop bets. You want to explain to everybody what a prop bet is, first of all, so those of us don't know?
Okay, so prop bets are different things in the game besides just betting on the game itself. So it could be anything, almost anything they bet on. So it could be anything from, obviously you have the winner, the loser, you have this point spread, you have stuff like that. But you can bet per drive. You can bet who's going to be the Super Bowl MVP. You can bet who's going to, how long I don't want to give all the ones away that we're going to discuss. But will Isaiah Pacheco score a TD? Will Christian McCaffrey score a TD? Who will score the first TD in the game? Which team will win the coin toss? Things like that you can discuss. And then, so I'm going to let everyone know that I am not a bettor. I don't make enough money I don't do that. Just in the length of the anthem, that's one of the prop bets. So we're going to discuss a couple prop bets, maybe give our opinions, but we are not held liable if you choose any of our opinions.
Yeah, we are not.
I am not spending any money on any of these opinions I'm giving because I don't have it to spend. So this is where Tommy, I hope you're still on.
Yeah, he's there. He's giving us all
this. Tommy's going to be doing he's big. I wish we were able to set something up to get you in here because you could have took over on this little segment that we're going to do. So one of the ones I've seen, we'll go back and forth if you want a little bit here. Kansas City to score on the first drive. Okay, what do you think? That's one of the bets. They have done it in all 3 playoff games so far. So on their first drive, will Kansas City score? What do you think? Yes or no?
It's possible. I think both teams are going to score on the opening drive. Then
You
I think they're both
teams
going
are
to be.
gonna?
Yeah, they're going to be all amped up and they're gonna be ready to rock and roll. I think there's going to be some nerves. There's going to be a lot of adrenaline flowing. That I'd give it both of them will do it.
The problem, so the 49ers have done that 10 times in the regular season of the 18 games. They scored on the first drive. They have done it 0 times in the playoffs
That's
this
right.
year.
First time for everything. Let them do it. Let them both do it.
Look at Tommy. $5 pays 180 on non-QB to throw a TD.
Yeah, there's just so many of these things.
So many. I mean, Philly, baby. Philly. Do you know what an octopus is?
Yeah, it's something that lives in the ocean.
No. Well, it's where if the same player scores a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Okay, that makes sense. 8
So
points.
that,
Okay.
yep. So that's
Most likely
that's
be a
what-
running back then.
that, or the only person to do it recently is Jalen Hurts last year.
It is a glorified running back. It's okay. Just like Lamar.
So, all right, what's one of the ones you've seen? We'll get into Tay in a little bit. Just so
I've
Corey
seen so many.
because I see Corey in the background, so upset we haven't discussed Taylor yet.
You
So-
really want to poke that bear?
So we will get there. Don't worry, Corey. Just so you know, brother.
If that comment was put up there, Mike Cook, since I know you're watching, again, we got to get your stuff from the first giveaway before I put it on eBay. And yes, I do know a great deal about football this year, thanks to this show. But anyway, prop bets. Yeah, I mean, we could.
Do you have any that you really like?
No, because I think it's just what it is. It's a bet. I mean, you could bet who's going to win the coin toss, and so say it's Chiefs, and then heads or tails. Like you got basically 2 bets on each team. It's just there's so many of it. It's silly.
It is not silly.
Okay.
You're silly.
What was the other one I saw this morning? I was
So-
looking at.
So just so
ahead.
you know, when you
I'm
go into
looking
the
for
coin
this.
toss, because this is how I get into this stuff. Obviously it's 50-50 straight up. 7 of the last 10 Super Bowls, the coin toss was tails, just so you know. Just in case any of you are betting, I'm trying to give you guys
This,
I won't
so-
admit this on a live stream how much you spent.
this is the one. This is the one that drives me crazy. The novelty bets. Who gives a shit what color Gatorade is going to be thrown on the coach?
It's
I
not
know
that you
people bet
care,
on
but
this.
you can win money.
I don't care.
I have some stats for that. Do you want me to hold on?
No.
Hold on
Like-
a second.
Here's the other one.
Orange has been the most popular, but 2 has done it in the last 2 Super Bowls.
Dude, you
Just so you know, like I came prepared for this. Is my day. I'm not betting any of this money, but
and
this
I'm
is my
happy
day.
for
All right.
you. It's nice to see you so passionate about what color Gatorade is going to flow on a coach.
Did you know the coach Kyle Shanahan got asked what his favorite Gatorade is just for this bet?
God. What was the other one I saw?
But
this
real quick,
morning?
where we're on coaches, I wanna which coach do you think, to get back to a little bit more serious before we get back to some of these prop bets? Which coach do you think has more pressure on them today?
Shanahan.
Why do you think that?
Just because Reed's been there, he's been to the dance, he's won the title. I just think Shanahan's got more pressure on him, and I think being that it's like we went back, I think it was last week, talk about McCaffrey and Shanahan from the Broncos days back in the 90s. Now they're the kids. I think there's a little pressure on them from the dads to pull this off too. So I think this is going to be. I think the pressure's
Well,
on him more.
What happened do you know what happened to Shanahan the last 2 times he was in the Super Bowl? When
No.
he was there with the Falcons. He was the offensive coordinator. Remember when the
Oh
Falcons
yeah,
played the
yeah.
Patriots?
I remember that. Yeah, they got.
And then
stomped.
when Jimmy Garoppolo was the quarterback, 4 years ago when they played the Chiefs, they were up big, and Kansas City came back and won that game. So I think I agree with you 100% that there's more pressure on Shanahan than there is Andy Reid.
no doubt.
Now, what about quarterbacks? Who do you think it will affect their legacy more?
Purdy.
Why do you think that? Because
Mahomes is consistently in this game. I mean, he's all close to every year as a starter, 6 years in a row. He's been in either in the championship game. And how many Super Bowls has he been to? 3, 4. This is the 4th one now, something like that. Maybe it's his third one. I don't know. I don't remember the numbers exactly, but he's always in this part of the season. So I think Purdy has more to prove than Mahomes. He doesn't have a ring yet. Mahomes does. I just think Purdy's legacy takes a little bit more. Don't.
I was looking for it. I couldn't find it. I was looking for it earlier. I was on before you guys were on. I think Corey heard me playing with these, trying to figure it out.
Don't even start with this.
Daddy, chill.
I hope Mahomes loses today, not just because of that reason. And I'm not saying that I don't like Pat Mahomes, because you know what? I mean, you could say we don't like these guys all we want. They're great athletes, and
absolutely.
it's just fantastic that they get where they are. You know, he's got a great supporting cast. I just think Purdy has a little more at stake than Mahomes does this afternoon.
See, my thing is so Purdy, to me, I think will affect Mahomes more personally because of that conversation and that joke I made about the GOAT and stuff like that. He is chasing, just like LeBron is trying to chase Michael Jordan. He is chasing Tom Brady, and him going to another Super Bowl and losing hurts him more. Where Purdy has already outplayed his expectancy. Like, he's playing great, and Purdy's great, and I think he's going to do some great things. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. I just think when Purdy got drafted, Mr. Irrelevant 2 years ago, thought he would be where he's at already. So I think Mahomes technically has more to lose than Purdy. Purdy's already outplayed his expectations, where Mahomes is still expected to be there because he's the GOAT.
Tom, I'm reading Tom's comment, listening to your bullshit. So, listen, I know you're big on Mahomes becoming the GOAT, and I think
don't put quotations around it.
The GOAT. So
don't
I will. There's a slim chance that he could potentially be in that conversation at some point in his career. Being that he's been to 6 straight AFC championship games, yeah, he's up there.
Are they a dynasty? I asked this earlier.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
You think,
how could you not be?
Do you think they're dynasty, or do you think they need another championship?
So well,
I know we went off prop bets. I want to get back to them, but
that's all right. We'll talk about this.
This is stuff I want to talk about. That's why.
So I'll use another sport as a reference. The Braves of the 90s won 1 World Series. Are they a dynasty?
That's a good point.
Absolutely. I think the National League, they were the dynasty. 13 divisional championships in a row? That's hard to do. You know, the Yankees won the World Series against them twice in those 4 years, but I'm sorry to hear that. But anyway, yeah, they're a dynasty. There's no doubt. Brady's the current GOAT. Eli Manning beat him twice. Yes, Eli is the GOAT.
NFC East is the ghost because we got Nick Foles beat him and Eli Manning. So twice. Eli twice.
That Eli is something else.
Hey.
Did you see the Facebook reel when he was rapping the other day?
Oh, yeah, that was hilarious.
With the Pro Bowl? Oh, my God. Jared, if you can find that, or Corey, somebody, because I want to, let us
know.
That was hysterical.
Let Aaron know, because I don't pay attention to that private chat enough.
When he was freestyling, that was hilarious.
Oh man, that was classic. We can definitely get back to that.
Not be rapping, period. But anyway,
yeah, who did it better, Eli Manning or Ben Shapiro?
All right, go back to your prop bets.
Okay, so some of the crazier prop bets.
Eli Manning did the freestyle, Jared.
Yeah, Eli Manning did the.
Yeah, go into your so let's go to your Tay stuff. Come on, I know you got.
Well, I'm not getting to Tay yet, so I got so much for Tay. I want to wait for Corey to jump in. So how long about they're doing some of the prop bets is how long will the Star Spangled Banner be played? How long will it take Reba McEntire singing
till it's over? Till it's over.
So, well, the over under is 89.5 seconds.
Who cares? Oh my God!
Because you can win money. You can win money. So
here's the thing: if I'm Reba McEntire, and this was another prop bet I saw, that Reba's going to be asked to step down and Taylor's going to sing the national anthem, which I know is never going to happen, but that's a prop bet I saw. If I'm Reba McEntire, I'm looking at this, I'm going to take my sweet ass time and make it as long as possible, or make it short as possible, so someone doesn't win money. That's my
Oh.
thought.
All right. So what the thing is so again, doing research because I'm crazy and this is my day. And I did this research just because I like doing research about this stupid stuff. So the over-unders are 89.5. The 2 times before Reba sang it, she did 82 and 79. But the last 25 Super Bowls have been longer than 90 seconds. Just giving you guys are trying to figure out this prop bet. The other one I've seen that I thought was funny was there's prop bet on Reba's hat color. What hat will Reba wear?
My God.
Her hat.
It's-
Just so you guys know, red has the best odds at plus 325.
She's gonna wear a hat, or she's just gonna have her red hair sticking out? Come on.
So, well, any player, coach, my money's on George Kittle crying or Bosa. Those two, one of those two. So, Tay,
Go ahead, Corey. You want to join us for this, or you want to?
Corey,
No.
come on, Corey.
All right, go
So,
ahead.
Hey, he's here. He couldn't.
Just shake it off, baby. I don't know why you would do this to me.
The only
the
thing that would be
crazy
killer is
thing-
if we had 13 viewers in here right now.
So, will Taylor?
It was close.
Will Taylor
was
Swift be
close.
shown during the national anthem? Will she be shown during?
Yeah, you know what? They're
And how
they're
many
gonna
times?
show her. Oh my
That
god, they're
is-
just gonna focus on her. They're not even gonna focus on the one singing. Get out of
If
here.
they
Reba?
do that, that's so disrespectful to Reba McEntire.
The over/under is 1.5, and they're actually wondering if they're going to show her before they're going to show Jason Kelsey because they will show both of them.
Oh, I know.
it's during not the her national fault. anthem.
It's the media's fault.
So yeah, no,
I
And
hate the media.
people are saying they're going to show her just because it's Reba and Reba's country and Taylor's supposedly country and all this other stuff.
She transitioned out of country music years ago. She's a pop star now.
Yes. Even
like
her
a
country
billionaire.
music wasn't country. Her country music was not country.
One of
Did you
her
know-
first songs was the song she wrote. It was called Tim McGraw. I actually liked that song when she first did it. That was a country song.
Corey,
Yeah, then Hollywood got a hold of her.
I
Right.
know you're big into this. What color outfit is she going to wear today?
She's gonna have red on, and then she's gonna have like yellow bracelets and yellow bows in her hair. Maybe a yellow and a red bow in her hair.
Is she going to rep anything with 87 on it? That's another.
Oh,
bet.
of course. She probably got an 87 tattoo. I mean, I don't know.
But there was a picture of her in a jacket. The other thing is what Swift song will Romo reference first?
Y'all are really leaving me in here for all of this.
I'm
This
going
is
for Bad Blood.
This is
You
dreadful.
can listen. If I wasn't part of this show, I would have left already.
I think Jared's just about to piss himself in the background.
Okay, who will be
This is
shown
too
first? Sitting next to Taylor, will it be Jason Kelsey, Donna Kelsey, Brittany Mahomes, or none of the above? Who's she taking with her?
Are you asking me or Aaron first?
No, I'm asking you. You're the
I'm
Tay
not
Tay
asking me?
professional.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's gonna
Any of
be-
this.
It's gonna be Miss Mahomes. That's who it's gonna be.
Brittany, it's gonna be
She's-
Brittany before Jason.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
think that-
Jason's gonna be doing his own thing. He ain't gonna just be chilling there next to her. He's probably gonna be chugging beers with the top off.
I don't think he's even going to be.
That's
involved.
another prop bet. Will Jason go shirtless?
Honestly, he'll probably be on the field. He's probably not even going to be up in the box. He'll probably be on the field with all the stars that are on the field during the Super Bowl. Man,
Yeah,
he'll be
he's
down
not
there.
gonna be- he's not going to be hiding. This ain't going to be like the Bills Mafia with him.
And then the last one I got for you, Corey. Will Travis propose?
See, this is my bet. Okay, this is what I said last week, just so everyone knew ahead of time that this is the deal here. And this is why I think the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl. It's so that he can propose to her while the confetti's falling. They're going to have that magic moment, and then they'll be able to say, yeah, we're going to Disney. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. It's so perfect.
And I will tell you this: if that happens,
It's a moneymaker. I'm telling you, man.
and I'm a
it's a
Chiefs
fairy tale.
player, I would absolutely lose my shit.
But
Because
didn't
you took away from me winning a championship to overshadow it with your two's bullshit. That's not cool. That's totally taken away from the moment from every single player on that team.
And to be fair, to everyone's point that came after me for saying I can't stand this bullshit, that I hate this bullshit, it's not her fault. It's the NFL's fault. The NFL is pushing this for money. They're bringing more people in. They're selling more jerseys. All of this is just a big moneymaker. It's a big business plan. That's all it is.
It's crazy.
That's all it is.
It's all crazy.
what would you do with yourself, Corey, if you weren't studying up on this stuff?
I don't study up on it. All I see is people getting crazy about it and worshiping it, and it drives me nuts. That's what I hate about it. That's the part I hate. I hate celebrity worship,
and
man.
deceitful, chicanerous, and deplorable.
I'll never understand celebrity worship. Enjoying celebrities, enjoying the content that they do, that kind of stuff's cool. But I'm telling you, man, it's all about the eyeball test. You can see people. You can see what's going on. I can't get into it. It's a sports show.
Stay here. Hold on. Stay here. Because I want to show a real musician, a real rapper. Jared,
yes, thank you.
Pull this up for us.
Thank you.
Wait, hold on. There we go.
I'm Eli Manning. I'm nice. Tom Brady's the GOAT. Sight! I beat him twice!
Bars.
Told you.
When Micah Parsons fell over in that group of people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I must watch that reel 100 times, laughing every time.
Am I allowed to go back and hide again?
Yes.
I have a question for you guys for later, so I'll come back again later.
Okay.
But you're done with Tay-Tay?
Yeah, we're done. I'm done with my prop bets thing. I got through it.
Actually, yeah.
What do you think about all my research, guys? Are you proud of me?
Fantastic.
I've never been more proud.
I hope I helped all you guys that are actually betting on this, because I'm not betting any of it because my wife would kill me. So, but I did all the research for you guys.
You did good. Let's you know what, Corey? Let's do the announcement now. Since you're here, Jared, Justin, if you guys want to come out, we'll do that. Unless Jared wants to hide in his cave. Hey, buddy, Jared, it's nice to see you.
There he is.
Appreciate it.
All right, so we kind of
get that banner out of there.
Oh yeah, get rid of that. So we kind of half jokingly said something. I don't know if anybody's remembering with this conversation we had about our micro wrestling ad that we saw up in Walton, New York. Half joking in my group chat with these guys, I said, "Hey, we should do this." So we ended up buying tickets. So now what ended up happening is I just called to get some information. Corey and I have been in contact with the promoters, and it ended up spiraling into we are no longer just going to the show, but we are going to be going live from the show during the whole performance. We're going to have a couple guys. We're going to be rotating in probably most likely. You'll see all 4 or 5 of us. Jared, I'm hoping you can make the trip up because I'd love to have you here for this. We're going to be rotating in and out. You're going to see us on live streams. You're going to see us doing interviews with people in the crowd, possibly some of the wrestlers. I'd like to get somebody on as a guest a couple weeks out before the show that we go to. But that being said, we have a pair of tickets that we are going to be giving away to a couple of our faithful viewers, whoever wants to go and see this show and watch this crazy nonsense. The words that the promoter gave me was, I would love to see you guys come up here and F around for the night. So I think it's going to be a good time. We're going to make a road trip out of this.
That is the wrong thing to say to this group.
No, that's what I told him. I said, buddy, you don't know what you're getting into. He says, come up here, have fun, enjoy it, promote it as best you can. So we're going to record a video or some kind of message at some point this week, giving you guys all the details about how to buy tickets, how to get, when it's going to be, and the details of our giveaway. Corey, I don't know if you have anything else you want to add to that.
I don't know, man. I'm just super excited because this is a big moment for us, and it's going to be a huge trial by fire when it comes to broadcasting live from a venue and an event. So if this goes well, we might have serious discussions about doing live events in the future, maybe trying to hit up some bars, doing live shows from there, if that's something that we can get people to come out to. So I mean, all the support that we can get for this show would be greatly appreciated. We can share the link as well. These tickets tend to sell out quick, so I'm not sure what it looks like as of right now, if they still have tickets or not, but we can share the link and get you guys that information if you want to get tickets yourself. But as Aaron said, we're going to try to give away 2 of our tickets to send somebody who wants to go watch some Little Mania micro wrestling up in Walton, New York. It's only about an hour drive or so from us.
Yeah, it's about
give or take
10 minutes. Yeah.
It's a little bit north of Hancock, New York. It's going to be a good time. The venue looks amazing. Castle on the Delaware, correct? Castle on the Delaware.
Yeah, we'll put some pictures up. We'll share the link to the business as well. we'll make a big post and a video about it, and we'll just push it as best we can. Guys, the other thing I ask is that make sure you're serious about going to this event with us, because we don't want to give the tickets away. And then, if something happens where you can't make it, let us know, and we'll try to give them to somebody else. We want to make sure we sell this place out for them. So
absolutely, do not let it go to waste.
Yep.
Maybe we can even interview you guys towards the end or something like that. Whoever wins it, maybe one of us that are out interviewing.
Oh yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Whoever's there, our viewer that wins the tickets, we're definitely going to do an interview with you. We'll bring you on the live stream up there while we're there. We'll talk to you guys and see what your experiences are like. But this is just sensory overload. There's going to be so much going on. I'm so excited to get this going, especially with the four of you guys. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah, can't wait.
God, man.
I'm excited.
Coming up.
I so want to get Cody cuttered by a midget.
I probably won't, but I'll be running things from here. I originally took a few days off. I'm going to South Carolina, so I don't, and that's like a few days after that event. So I don't know if I'll be able to take more time off, but I will try. And if I do, great. If I don't, I'll run things from here.
See, that's the beauty of the program that we use, is that no matter where we are, we can still have everybody involved. So that makes me happy.
No doubt.
This is a big thing. I'm super excited. Like, I cannot wait to see.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been toying with the idea of live shows for a while now. We weren't really sure if it's something we were going to try to dip our toes into or not. And we kind of just got thrown in the deep end with this one. We tried to get a guest for the show, and they ended up saying, come up here and do a live.
Like, it wasn't even a discussion. It was like, I tried to talk to this guy, and I'm like, hey, listen, I said, we want to do an interview. He goes, why don't you just come up and do a fucking live stream? I'm like, what? Okay.
Yeah.
Like, that was really how the conversation
went.
So,
So were we prepared? Nope. Are we going to be? Sure. 100%. Yeah. We got this. We're ready.
You can think that. Hey, we're just gonna fly by the seat of our pants.
Well, that's what you will do, Justin. This is what we do.
So we'll prepare the right way, but Justin's right. We don't know what's going to happen when we get there, who we're going to talk to, run into, how this is even going to go. Corey and I were talking about something. I think we brought it up to you guys. We'll keep that quiet for now regarding a bet that Mark and I had.
Oh, yes.
So we'll see how that pans out.
Oh my God!
They let us get involved in matches, because that could be fun.
What'd you say, Jared?
That's part of the magic behind the scenes. I take all of your bullshit and I bring it together.
That's right.
Yes, that is
right.
what you do.
Yes, you do that very well, my friend.
Yes.
So
thanks, High Point. Guys, if you don't follow High Point Perspective on Facebook, check them out. They get some really cool shots, a lot of cool drone footage and stuff. Definitely give it a look.
I wonder if I can bring a drone to the cast.
Looking forward to it.
I would totally take like a 30-second spot and get beat up by a little person. That'd be fun,
right?
That would be so much fun.
Did I say that out loud?
We just have to make sure the cameras are low enough when we're doing interviews. So
I was going to say, how y'all's backs?
There's
who has the best knees between the four of us? Because who's going to be able to get low enough?
I would sacrifice my body
so they could step up and we could talk to them.
Sorry, we're going to talk to my next guest who's on a ladder.
Let me pick you up. Hold on here.
They have their ladder matches on 4-foot step ladders.
Step stool.
I can't wait.
It's going to be terrible.
I tell you,
amazing all at the same time.
The ring's one of those little.
We can tease and make fun all we want, but listen, I went onto YouTube and I watched some of the videos and stuff, and it's not theirs in particular. It's another league, but it's the same stuff, man. Some of these guys are great athletes.
Oh,
it's kind of crazy the kind of stuff they do.
Yep.
I've seen it.
Some
down
of the
at
videos I've
Renegades
seen are
and
crazy.
stuff. It's been pretty cool even down there. So
it's gonna be a blast, man. I can't wait.
No doubt. Cool. No doubt.
All right, I'm gonna tuck myself back in the background so you guys can finish your sports show.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. It's going to be great. I did have a question I wanted to ask you really quick, Aaron. I teased at it before.
Good.
When we talked about, so I heard this question asked on one of the, because I listen to sports shows all day long while I'm in the truck. So you cannot pick the two teams that are in the Super Bowl this year. Okay. What two teams next year that aren't in the Super Bowl this year do you think have a legit shot to make a run? And
Bills and the Lions.
Of course, you'd go Bills.
Well, they should have made a bigger run this year, but I think they're set up and I think the Lions. Dan Campbell said just yesterday, we're going to make the Super Bowl no matter what. I like that passion and I like that energy from a coach. So I think that's what's going to be.
So
yeah, Robbie did miss our announcement.
Yeah, Robbie, I'll see you tomorrow, and I will fill you in tomorrow, Rob.
Tell him to go back and watch the show.
Okay, Rob, go back and watch the show, and then I'll tell you tomorrow.
And it's really exciting, buddy.
It is. You'll be excited, Rob. So anyway, the reason why I thought about this earlier is because I actually went Houston, and then I was sticking with Detroit as well.
Houston, maybe.
I think if they put some things around CJ Stroud and make him some things.
So. I think it's going to be a really interesting offseason. Packers Browns is a good pick too. I think it's going to be a really interesting offseason. And the draft is going to be exciting to see. So we'll see how this all pans out. I think it's going to be a great today's going to be a great game. But yeah, so who do you think? Just by Houston and the Lions, right?
Houston and Detroit. Packers also, like to Justin's point, is another very valid pick. I'm surprised by him. Also, I'm trying to get him to come out here. Browns, I just don't know. It depends on what they do with Watson and if he comes back. Hi, Justin.
I'm going to start making you guys shut your cameras off so I can't see what you're doing. Corey got me earlier, now Justin. So, all right. One thing I want to touch on quick before we do your Know Your Host segment. I am super excited about this. All right. Anybody? There it is.
Catchers. Yes, sir.
Baseball season is upon us. I cannot wait to dig my Yankees gear out and start going out and throwing the ball around a little bit. So
getting loosened up for some softball.
Yeah, maybe. We
got some. Justin, you guys too.
So once football's over, guys, I know we talked about this. We're going to start getting into some more basketball, some more hockey. And then I don't even want to know what he has queued up right now.
I can't wait.
Basketball, hockey, some stuff's coming up. Justin, what are you doing?
He's exercising. Anyway. I'm proud of you, Justin. He's doing his exercises, getting ready for softball season this year.
Yeah, maybe.
So.
All right.
So good luck, everybody, today. Whoever you have, I hope I helped you guys. I hope we helped you guys make some picks. If you guys are doing your doing any betting, but bet responsibly. I don't have the hotline.
Okay, don't waste your money. Don't waste your money. So, all right. I gave you lead last week. I'm gonna take lead on this one for this.
Oh
week.
God, you're gonna make me think first.
Yep. This first one's easy. Tell me one sport that you can not stand to watch on television.
Not stand to watch on television.
Like it's on, you can't watch it on TV.
The hardest, there's two of them that are hard for me to watch on TV.
I already know.
Hockey. Hockey's one of them.
Ooh, okay. I didn't think that.
See, my thing, I'm watching it live, going to a game. Have you ever been to, like, we have the local Penguins and stuff like that. Have you ever been to an NHL game?
No,
Aaron,
never.
No.
Never.
We have to go. Like, you have to. Yeah, I've been to. So when I those of you that don't know, I was a sport and rec management major originally in college, and we did did some internships with the Eagles and stuff like that. Well, you would go down for like a job fair, and you got tickets to the local. Sometimes you got tickets to the local, like the Phantoms was there, like Penguins, or you got to go to a Flyers game. Watching hockey in live is absolutely amazing. I love it. Watching on TV is hard. The other one, watching on TV, is soccer, and I love soccer.
I was wrong with both.
Yeah. Well, what'd you think I was gonna say?
Golf.
Oh, I love watching golf.
Me too. I'd rather play it.
Absolutely. I'd rather play it, but I don't mind watching golf. I sat there and watched the Tiger Woods when they did with his son for days. So
read the private chat comment Corey just put out.
Oh God.
I'm gonna put this out here. Corey loves to watch men's tennis. He can watch women's tennis. Just sit in the recliner, close his eyes, and listens to the magic. Anybody has an imagination that can understand why Corey said that. So.
Yes.
Okay.
Never mind. I'm not gonna. We're trying to stay PG here. I'm gonna save that for our other show.
Yep. Okay. So second question. You're a Braves fan. You're an Eagles fan. You've seen them both win championships in your lifetime. Okay. Only one can win a championship for the rest of your life. Braves win the World Series, or the Eagles win a Super Bowl.
Oh, that's so hard. Oh man, I
You have to give one up.
I'm such a football fan. I got to go with the Eagles. Sorry,
Okay.
but it kills me because
You literally cried when the Braves won the Super Bowl.
I
last time.
did.
That's why I was asking this question.
When the Braves won the Super Bowl, is that what you said?
When the
Braves didn't
Braves
win
won the
Super
World
Bowl.
Series. With the
Oh,
World
okay.
Series.
I thought you said Super Bowl.
No.
I hope
No,
you
I
didn't cue
remember.
that up. I thought.
Remember, I texted you.
Did he say that?
Did I say Super Bowl?
He did say that. I thought so.
Clip it. I don't care.
What is in your drink? I'm drinking go-go juice. What are you drinking?
My brand new NDT tumbler. Nothing.
Which hey, plug it.
We'll get there after this part.
You missed it.
I did. I dropped the ball, like the Super Bowl. But anyway,
you went right.
shut up, dude. You're an ass. All right, so I struggled with this. I struggled making up this hypothetical non-sports question. So I'm going to ask you this one. The federal government asked you to create a holiday.
No.
When is it? When is it? And what is the tradition you're going to make it?
The day after the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And
what are you going to do?
Stay drunk.
Okay.
All day. Stay drunk and fat.
All right.
Because I'm gonna just eat and drink and just don't like. That's the hardest part. Is like when we're having a couple people over and family and friends and I just want like once the game's over, get out of my house because I got to get up for work in the morning.
You got an early day.
Okay. So I guess that would be that was a quick response. That was me trying to be.
That's okay. You answered it.
A speed racer. So.
All right. What do you got?
Since that really was tough though. The Braves Eagles.
I knew I would get you on that one
because it's been a while since it hasn't been too long since the Braves won, but but the Eagles have only won one in my lifetime, so that's why it's I guess so special to me. Okay, so since it is Super Bowl, so I tried to keep my two of my sports questions kind of relevant to that. One of them we asked on our Facebook. Must have Super Bowl food at the party. So you're going to a Super Bowl party. I don't know what you are doing today. You're more than welcome to come over here if you want to, if you're not doing anything. But what food must you have at your Super Bowl party?
So you're going to think this is absolutely gross, but you need to try it. Taco hot dogs. So it's like a chili dog, but you put taco meat, spread it on your hot dog, cheese, the whole nine. So good.
We are trying to stay PG, aren't we? Okay, I gotta.
Yeah. Okay. Now I just understood why. Wow.
Oh,
I can't even say taco meat hot dogs because you still
can't.
do it.
Protein.
Corey, oh my god.
Gingerly touching the tips. Anyway, okay, that was surprising. That I didn't expect taco
so good.
hot dogs.
It's like a chili dog.
I mean, I like chili dogs, but
it's so good.
My wife, I put it on the comment. My wife makes a mean buffalo chicken dip, so I'm excited for that later. That's okay. It doesn't have to be sports related, but you have one celebrity throwing a Super Bowl party. If you could go to any celebrity's Super Bowl party, who would you go to?
Shaquille O'Neal.
Ooh. Okay, why would you want to go to Shaquille?
I just think he'd be a great dude to hang out with. So,
Tay for Corey.
Do you want to go to? I can't do it. Do you want to go to Tay-Tay's box?
Oh God!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh man!
I thought it was Pete. Listen, the luxury box that she's going to be in watching that costs $2 million.
Yeah, that box.
Man, that's what I
Yeah.
meant. Yeah.
Or the taco.
Go. Okay,
The hot dog taco?
Question 3, please. Question 3.
Tay-Tay's hot dog taco. All right. Okay. Bringing us back in here.
Yeah, reel it in.
Okay, so this you have quite a bit more than the average person because of part of what you've done, like with the security on the side. So I want to know. Obviously, you probably have things you can't say, but your craziest story meeting a famous person. I know you met quite a few, like when you've been working security and stuff like that at some places. Your coolest or craziest, whatever one you want to go. But don't get yourself in trouble, obviously.
It's not that I want to get myself in trouble. I just don't want to make
rated R is up there.
I don't want to paint someone in a negative light. There's one where someone I met was just a complete and utter asshole.
I think I know who that is. You've told me about that.
So,
So yeah, let's not go with that one. I think I know what one you're talking about.
Yeah, I think the best one was with Bill Engvall, and I think we've talked about this. Like he told his guy, "Go, walk away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with these guys for the day." He sat outside. He was drinking beer, smoking cigars with us, like just chilling. The other cool dude was Brad Garrett. I was attached at his hip, walking around, had dinner. He's outside. I don't know if you've been to Cove Haven.
Yeah.
Feeding the deer out there. Like he was just a genuine dude. Yeah, those are the guys that really they stick out the most.
Awesome. Yeah. No, I wasn't sure if it was Bill Engvall or not, or if I know you've told me some pretty cool things, so I wasn't sure if there was one that A, you could share, or B,
we could do a whole show on this talking about our experiences in life, man. I mean, it's just I've met a lot of cool people. It's opened a lot of doors for me, even from my younger years. So
back when dinosaurs ruled the earth?
Yeah, no. I didn't. Fred Flintstone was my idol growing up.
Yeah,
so,
I figured.
Yeah.
You rode a T-Rex?
Yeah.
To Tay-Tay's box?
Corey, come up and do your question because I know you have one for us.
Yeah. So I have one for you guys because I saw this question asked somewhere on Facebook. I can't remember exactly what group I saw it on. And there were a lot of different answers. And I didn't have to think about this answer at all for myself. And I had to scroll for quite a while to find someone else who agreed with me. And I thought, God damn, that's sad. So I'm going to put it out there to you guys. I want to see if you guys give the same answer that I have for this. So this is a test. No, you can pick whatever you want. I'm just curious to see where I fall.
Now I'm intrigued.
What is the greatest tradition in all of sports? All of sports. What is the greatest tradition? Don't. They're first.
The greatest tradition.
Go with Mark first. Yep.
Oh God, I'm still trying to think. Huh. Wow.
There is no right answer. I just want to see what your answer is.
I'm trying to think.
Are we talking like?
See now, Opie, that's just an event. The Daytona 500 is an event. What's the greatest tradition? Do you consider Daytona 500 a tradition? If so, that's cool too.
One of the coolest. I like what Chris kind of said. I thought was kind of. I don't think this is where you went, Corey. The Masters is how the yellow jacket, putting the yellow jacket on, and the previous winner is the one that gets to put it on.
Yeah,
I think that's an awesome tradition. I don't know if it's the greatest. So trying to think of a greatest tradition. I believe when they win the Stanley Cup, don't they drink out of the cup or something like that? Isn't that a pretty big one too?
They all get the cup for a day.
Yeah, I think that's really awesome as well.
What happens before every game?
So
the national anthem. That's the greatest tradition in sports.
I didn't even think about.
Aaron didn't even
go
give.
there. I went after. See, I didn't.
I'm sorry, Aaron.
I didn't go to that until after. No, that's okay. I didn't even.
I knew what Jared was doing as soon as he popped in.
I didn't think. I was thinking about winning.
Shut up.
I know because I wanted answers.
So I'm going to give you my answer. I'm not saying this because Jared popped in. There's nothing different. There's nothing better than when you go to a baseball game. Before the game starts, you see the entire team standing up. Everybody in the crowd stands up. You take your hat off, and the national anthem is played. 7th inning stretch.
Mhm.
So I wasn't going to say specifically the national anthem, but I was going to be alluding to that, where it's the gathering aspect, where everybody's there for the same purpose, to enjoy the day. That to me is a bigger tradition. So to add the national anthem into that, yeah, that's great. But that was kind of like my answer. It was just the gathering process. You know, Jared said before the game, the tailgating, it's a gathering of everybody to do their thing and enjoy themselves, forget the reality of life for a couple of hours and just go. So, and that's any sporting event, you know, and I never got more pissed off than when everybody was doing this. And I'm not going to get into political crap. When we're kneeling during the national anthem, we're refusing to stand up for it. Sorry, you belong in this country. You stand for the national anthem. That's how it is.
See,
So
I always
stand for the rest of the time.
Mhm.
I always struggled growing with my past, with my history, growing up with my religion that I grew up with. We were not allowed to stand. We were not allowed to say the Pledge of Allegiance. We were not allowed to do any of that. So that's why I didn't personally go there.
Because
And
of
I
one
went-
nation under God, right?
Yep.
I read
Because
that about that stuff.
yeah, just that's why I had to quit playing youth sports, because you know, what are you taught when a grounder's coming at you? Put your leg down, so if you miss it with your glove, your body stops it. Well, you're harming your body, and God gave you the body and all that stuff, and so that's where that is. But I went to where winning after you win something. Corey, I definitely like your answer a lot better, or the thought of, because there's nothing more amazing when I've been to a boatload of football games, watching the planes fly over your head when you're during the national anthem.
How
When
cool
they
is
come
that?
flying, oh man, there's no better feeling. And then in my own personal, when I played football and when I bowled professionally, you always play the national anthem before any event like that. So I definitely like that answer 100%. I just went with the winning aspect is what I thought about.
When I read the question, it just clicked instantly. I didn't have to think about it. Boom. Every sporting event in our country, the national anthem, everybody stands up and we respect the flag together. It's supposed to be a unifying moment,
No doubt.
to show us that
absolutely.
we are all equal, whether people want to believe it or not. And like you said, not to go too deep into the whole political side of it, there's so much separation in our country right now. When you stand up for the flag, for the national anthem, that is supposed to show you that we are all together. If we can all get together, this country is the greatest country in the world.
I
It
agree
really
100%.
is. Look at all of the options we have for our lives. Look at all the opportunities we have. This flag behind us, this means the world to me. This should mean the world to everyone in our country. And it's sad to see the state of everything right now. But it's supposed to be unifying.
Absolutely,
So
I agree.
that's
with that.
that's why I
and then
love
every time I hear it, I don't know. Chills.
Here's a question.
It's always I get amped up. Like,
And as
it's
soon as
ready to
Jared-
go time, then
As soon as Jared hopped in, I knew he was going to say it too, because I know he feels the same way I do about this. But here's my question to you guys. On top of that, when the national anthem plays and you're watching a sporting event from home, if it's playing and
Stand
you're
up.
seeing it on TV, do you stand up?
I do.
Do you take your hat off in your own home?
Yep.
Hand over heart or hand behind your back or whatever?
Yes, absolutely.
I always
taught that to the kids.
I thought maybe I was a weird one for doing that. I did that once in front of Alex, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "The national anthem's on." She kind of chuckled at me. I was like, "It's on. I'm up."
I'm used to doing it because my job now, like, it's just second nature. Like, every time even the Pledge of Allegiance, you stand up and do it. So, just what it
hockey.
is.
He's saying hockey.
What's that? Oh,
Yeah.
they do.
Hockey plays both.
Yep,
Yes.
that is cool. I do like when they do that.
Yeah,
I
when they
enjoy
do the Olympics, when they do all that stuff too, and they play all the national anthems, I believe, on the people on the podium, I believe, or at least the gold medalist. I know
Yep.
they do that. No, absolutely.
Yep.
I said, I went to right to winning, thinking winning, not overall tradition. I jumped right ahead to the winning part. So that's definitely.
Yeah, Robbie, I did know that. That is a really cool thing that they do too. When I'm in my car, I always feel bad. I'm like, I can't stand for the anthem right now. What the hell? But I think the reason I wanted to ask it to you guys and put this out there to you and even to the people who are listening and watching is because when I saw that question and I went to the post and I went to the comments, I tried to look for answers. I had to scroll a long way to find someone that said that as well. And aside from that, on the few posts, the few comments that I saw that said the national anthem, there were a lot of haha reacts. And man, that hits the heart. I hate that.
Corey,
the fact that people are going to laugh about that. Crazy.
React to this one.
Bottom right guy, were you in some podcasts or somewhere? Yeah, sometimes something and stuff. Yeah. You seem familiar. Yeah, what do I seem familiar from? I mean, I've been on Twitch before. This Twitch handle actually used to be, a gaming channel, but I started doing mostly podcasts, so we decided to make it our podcast channel. I used to be the Holy Man. So I've done a couple different things. I've been around the block a time or two. Thanks for popping in, though.
Up in Taylor's
box. I was just about to say the same thing in Tay-Tay's box with the chili and taco corn dog.
The Taylor Swift's fan page. Guys, I want to take a minute and just give a shout out to our one sponsor and our lady there from the Trendy Forbes. We are starting to get our orders in. Got this cool tumbler. I got my t-shirt. Marky and I got our hoodies the other day. I know some of you placed orders. Please be patient. They are coming. We know that for a fact. We've been tracking for you. So for those of you that have ordered stuff, just give it a little bit of time and they'll get there. Small business.
Yes.
Takes a little bit of time to turn around. So I know people have been asking, but it's coming.
Yep. There's a 15-day turnaround, and that's for her to get the print, to get the image, get the print, put it on the shirt, and then try to get it out. It's 15 business days, and then it's generally out by then. So it takes
her business days are what? Just a couple days a week, right?
Yeah, it's like I think it's 4 days a week, but it takes you 3 to 4 weeks to get your stuff, but it will come.
It's coming. These tumblers are badass though.
So yeah, lots of designs going up on the shop. That's www.thetrendyforbes.com. You can also follow the Trendy Forbes over on Facebook as well. What's up, legends? How you doing, my dude? All right. Anything else you guys got for today?
I think we're good. We're gonna let Marky get to Christmas Day for himself. I have to go pick up some food and stuff so I can make my stuff for later. I'm not gonna say it again because we're gonna laugh. So
yep. And then tomorrow night, guys, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you get the variety show with me and Justin over there. And as always, Jared behind the scenes. You never know when you'll see Aaron and Mark pop in on those ones as well.
Absolutely. When you guys going again?
Tomorrow night.
Look.
Tomorrow night, 7 p.m.
Look how many live viewers we have right now, Corey.
Ending the show. It's
just for you.
It's
just for you.
They got to be ready for this.
It's fate, baby.
Tommy, good luck today. If you're still in here, Tom, good luck, man. I hope you guys.
That was back in 2012, I believe.
Yeah, that's been a bit. I've seen that before.
Yeah. All right, guys. Don't forget to follow along over on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch, wherever you can catch the live shows there. And we are available on Spotify and Apple Pods and a bunch of other audio platforms after the fact. If you want to just do the audio thing, listen along in your car on your drive to work, while you're cleaning, while you're working out, whatever the hell you're doing, you can follow us on so many different places, man.
All right.
I
think we're
Make sure you guys bet responsibly today. Good luck today.
Everybody, please be safe if you're traveling too.
Yes.
Yes,
all
absolutely.
Right? So enjoy the game. Like, follow, share. Guys.
Don't forget, stay tuned for our giveaway that we have going up.
Yes.
For our big announcement that we made, guys. I'm so excited.
If you missed the announcement, go back and listen to the episode. It's going to be cool.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Enjoy the Super Bowl, everyone.
Everybody, see ya.
See ya.